Hey, what's good? What's happening? It's your girl, Republic, and welcome back to another video. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, Zane. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into this video.
Whatever you do, just stay true and show passion. When you talk, be precise.
I took a flight for the paddock. You said, babe, oh, so dramatic, I guess. Anything you want, boy, forget it. You just make me feel so good. I took a chance and you grabbed it. You said, don't worry, I got it. You said, you just make me feel.
So let's talk about my weight gain journey and why and how I've decided to gain weight. So I was underweight for a very long time, and a lot of that was due to stress, suppressing my appetite, and not eating as much as I should have been eating. What was stressing me out was work, and so much pressure from the job that I used to have was giving me so much stress and so much pressure. And I was just like, you know what, it's not working for me. I was getting sick every single week, and I'm not one to get sick, like not even twice in a year, but I was getting sick every single week because of that job. And I was losing weight. I was losing weight to the point where I could not fit into my skinny tights. I'm already thin or petite, right? And not being able to fit into my skinny tights, which is basically a tights that I have that is super skinny, super small. And if I could not have fit into that, it was loose. Okay, I was so unhealthy. It was so bad. And what has helped me to pick up weight? CIPLA ACTIN. So besides the fact that I've always been a petite girly, I always used to look healthy, right? I was always healthy. I used to work out on a regular, but then I fell into like such a bad depression state to the point where I wasn't even eating as much as I wanted to. I wasn't eating as much as I used to. I would eat like twice or once a day because I wasn't feeling great, and I would eat like very small portions of food, which is so disheartening. And so it was so bad. It was so bad to the point where that like people like, oh my god, you've gotten so skinny, like, are you sick? Do you have like an illness or something? And I was just like, no guys, it's just me, it's just my weight. Meanwhile, I knew that is not how I was supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I was hungry, I refused to eat. Like, I refused to eat because I couldn't bear with the fact that I was already so thin, and not eating as much as I could be was just so depressing. And I was so stressed to the point where I couldn't even eat, you know what I'm saying? So it was really difficult, really difficult for me to actually come out of the mindset to be like, it's okay, people go through these things, people go even through worse situations. What is the worst that could have happened, right? I would have been super anorexic, which was not the point that I wanted to get to. Somebody who literally is anorexic, and I was just like, I don't want to get there. This is unhealthy, this is bad. And I'm so grateful and I'm so happy to get out of that mindset by myself. But at the same time, I also didn't want to be like overly fat or overweight. Not saying that there's anything wrong with being fat and overweight, but I've never been in that state. So if I had to reach in the state of being fat and overweight, I would have been super depressed, even as a skinny girl, even somebody who was on the verge of being like super anorexic, I wouldn't know what to do with all of the weight. I wouldn't know how to handle myself publicly, physically, as well as personally in that state. So it took me years to gather the mental strength and the physical ability to start actually eating properly and to start eating more. This is a really sensitive topic for me, and this is just me basically like opening up to what I have been personally dealing with for a very long time. It was up until last year that I decided that I want to gain weight. I want to start looking healthy again. I want to look I want to be healthier as well, because I mean, part of looking healthy is also part of being healthy, and that just clicked in my mindset. And I'm so happy and so grateful, to the point where I was like, you know what, I want this for myself. There was nobody pressuring me to gain weight, nobody pressuring me like to be a specific type of body type. It's what I wanted for myself, right? And I don't want to be this like thick curvaceous type of person. I want to be fit, I want to look fit, and I want to be physically fit as well as mentally fit, because I knew that if I had to kick that mentality out of, you know, kick in that mentality as well, and it would help me get there physically. It took me a year later, which is this year basically, to start physically gaining weight, because last year it's what mentally I had to get into the habit of mentally wanting to gain weight and mentally wanting to be healthier and look healthier. But what has been helping me actually gain weight and eat more is CIPLA ACTIN. I know the controversy behind taking CIPLA ACTIN. It's actually basically an allergy tablet, which has been helping me with my allergies that I didn't know I have. I have slight allergies, and I didn't know that I have slight allergies, right? As much as it has been helping me with my allergies, it has been helping me have an increased appetite and gain weight, to the point where I'm so happy with how I look right now. And I do want to gain a little bit more, pick up a little bit more, and weigh a bit more, because I mean, at the age of 19, I was weighing like 39, 38 to like 40 kgs, which is so unhealthy, up until I was literally 20, right? 18, 19, 20. I've dropped so much weight during high school because of bullying and schoolwork pressure and not knowing where I would be in life, and a whole lot of other personal things and stuff like that. So I was weighing about 45 kgs when I was like 16, 17, and then coming to like 18, which was around grade 12 side, I drastically lost weight, right? I drastically lost weight at around about like 18, 19, 20, because I was so stressed because of matric, and after matric I was also so stressed, COVID, not having a job, just being stuck, also having just like really bad eating habits. I picked a little bit weight up after I got my first job, and then I lost a lot of weight getting into my second job, which was just like so stressful and so traumatizing, to the point where I was like, as much as I was making a decent amount of money, it was just like detrimental to my mental health and my physical well-being, which is not great whatsoever. I do not recommend that you work in an environment that is detrimental to your mental health and to your physical health. I only started using CIPLA ACTIN in the past 3 months. This is basically my second box. The only side effects that I have received from CIPLA ACTIN was basically drowsiness, tiredness, and slight irritation, but that was only in the first 2 weeks of using CIPLA ACTIN. The sleepiness, you would sleep a lot. Do bear in mind, take this when you're not doing anything or you don't have any hectic schedules and so forth, right? Because you will sleep a lot. I slept a lot within the first 2 weeks of taking CIPLA ACTIN, and then there were times, because I wasn't getting sometimes I wasn't getting proper sleep, or I needed to sleep but I couldn't sleep, I would get frustrated, which is part of a side effect of taking CIPLA ACTIN. I didn't receive any nausea, I didn't get any headaches, none of that. And then after the 2 weeks, I just started eating a lot. I just saw myself eating a lot, like up to like 5 plates of food a day, which I was like, usually I would eat like 1 plate or 2 plates of food a day. And then I started eating like 5 plates of food a day. I would be snacking in between, and yeah, I've gained a little bit of weight, and I'm so happy, because I've been stuck at like a really underweight stage, which is like 39, 40, 42, which is bad for like a very long time. So I take 2 pills every day after I eat, morning, evening. but it gives you enough appetite to have snacks in between, and maybe like eat like 3 to 4 times, maybe 4 to 5 times a day, maybe sometimes even 6 times a day. And on top of that, I am taking vitamin supplements, right? I've got my iron, my vitamin B, my vitamin C, my multivitamins. As much as I do take those, my multivitamins and my calcium tablets. It's helped me gain weight, feel healthier, look healthier, just feel more like myself. And so I really wanted to share this with you guys, because I feel like I'm not the only person that deals with weight and insecurities about weight. I would get really offended or very sensitive when people would bring up the topics about weight and things like that around me. I mean, at the end of the day, I wasn't happy with myself and how things were looking for me physically, and I've gained a lot more confidence, and I've gained a lot more strength, and I've gained a lot more mental confidence and physical confidence, to the point where I'm like, I can even look at myself in the mirror again, like all the way down. I hope also this comes off, or it brings attention and awareness to people that are struggling to gain weight, and it might help somebody down the line gain the strength and courage to be and look healthier for themselves. So this is really me actually like having a 1-up on myself for doing better, being better, and doing something that I've always wanted to accomplish and never thought I would accomplish sooner than later. So yeah, update, chit chat. That's basically my life update. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join the same gang. See you in the next video.